promised, Incipio sent me a few cases here. Now, before I start looking at these cases, I want to make something clear. This is not a sponsored video. Incipio didn't give me these cases to make a video. I actually won in an online giveaway, which I kind of explained in my previous video on this channel. And this was part of the prize I got. They never even knew that I was gonna make a video, you know, I just entered in some contest on Twitter and ended up winning. But since I got all these cases here, I figured why not take a look, especially since I actually haven't had an Incipio case. I don't think ever. I used to work at the cell phone shop and I sold them, as well as several other brands, but I never used one myself. I usually just stick to OEM cases for my phones, or if I just need a case, like, you know, quickly before the phone even comes out, I might get something super cheap from Amazon. But basically, this is going to be almost like a first look at some Incipio cases. Now, when they told me I won the phone and the cases and the case collection, that was the prize. I kind of mentioned to them that I have a Galaxy S21 Ultra, and they offered to send me some cases for that as well, and of course I agreed. Now, their collection for the S21 Plus has 6 different cases, but they sent me 3 cases for the S21 Plus and 3 cases for the Ultra, and I guess, you know, that's the deal. There's 6 cases instead of 6 cases for S21 Plus. They just sent me 6 cases for, you know, 3 for each one of the phones I have, which is fine. But there are some duplicates here, and some of the cases are actually pretty much the same thing, just for a different model phone. But a couple are slightly different. So really, from their current lineup of cases, the only thing that is missing is their designer line cases, so like Kate Spade or Coach licensed cases, which wouldn't actually be my first choice anyway, as just not my thing. Nothing against them, just not something that I would use. So let's just, I guess, go ahead and take a look at the S21 Plus cases first. So we got 1 Grip and 2 Duo cases, just different colors here. We'll start with the basic Duo. I think it's very similar to a lot of case designs. For example, like Spec is very similar. You have hard shell on the outside and soft rubber on the inside. Now, this rubber actually feels really, really soft. Much softer than I expected. And we got the black one here, and right away I see some smudges and fingerprints already. This is kind of a soft finish, and I was a little bit worried about that, about the black color. So maybe the red one. This is something that I think I would like better, maybe a better choice. So it's the same exact case, but this is in red, and I think this is, you can kind of see it's also picking up some, but obviously not as obvious as it is on the black. I also like this little feet that they got in the corners here. I've never seen this on any other brand before, so this must be an Incipio thing. Let's put the phone in there, take a quick look, see how it feels. So inserting the phone is pretty much normal, just like any other case. Okay, very nice fit, definitely. And I like how this cuts out here and just a nice opening. Now black and red have a nice contrast and a very nice color scheme. So I could definitely rock something like this. In fact, it's likely that I will use this case first. Let's see if wireless charging works. Yep, it works. Okay, this is nice. Now, I didn't actually look at their pricing. I think their cases are all around $30 to $40, which you can usually find cheaper, maybe if you look on Amazon. And I think there's some coupons or discounts on their website as well. I just went to see what other cases they had, and like a 10% coupon popped up. Once again, they're not paying me to shill for them or anything like that. I'm just making this video to share. So this is a Grip series case, and right away, this feels much harder. Now it's still kind of rubberized on the sides here, but definitely not as soft. And the grippy sides definitely feel like they have grip, as the name would suggest. I'm gonna put the phone in there. Inserting the phone is just as easy. Slides right in. So somehow this feels, just in your hand, in my opinion, just feels a little bit slimmer somehow. Even though it's probably exactly the same. Maybe it is slightly slimmer, that's probably why. And I also like the little feet in the corners here. That's kind of cool, so when you put it down, you know it's just gonna land on those feet. Plus they're rubberized, so it's not sliding around much. Like, for example, look at the Samsung case here. It does that. This one does not. I like this too, but I have a feeling this might be a better case for my 21 Ultra, because it's a thicker phone, and the official Samsung case I have for it feels pretty thick at times. So this one's just a little bit harder to take your phone out, but still not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let me just go ahead and flip the phone, because I use my phones for cameras, and 21 Ultra is recording right now, so 1 second, I'm gonna switch them. Okay, I hope it worked just as expected. Just realized I forgot to test wireless charging of the grip case, but actually I'm sure it will be just fine. I mean, it's just as thick as the other. But since we're at it, so here's the grip case for the Ultra right here. For some reason this feels just a little bit harder to slide your phone in. Now, as you can see, there's a much larger opening for the camera, but it's just how much the camera module takes on this phone. Otherwise, it looks alright. There's a little kind of a lip around it, so it's going to protect your camera a little bit, but still a big open area. At least this is a metal piece here, versus like the Note 20 or Galaxy S20, how they just had a glass camera bump. And from the front, all good. Buttons, wireless charging, works just fine. Yeah, so this feels nice in your hand, definitely gives it some grip. Also kind of a matte finish plastic. Now this one just feels like straight up plastic, to be honest, versus on the Duo case, this is of course you can, you know it's plastic, but it's kind of a soft touch, something like maybe you'd see on like a laptop lid. So it feels even softer. And of course, again, tiny little fit in the corners there. Just comparing with the S21 Plus case, it's completely flat over here, but the Ultra case has a little bit of a lip around the camera module. Interesting difference. Let's move over to, for some reason a little bit harder was to stick it in and is to take it out of this case. This one is, there it goes. And now let's see the Duo. And this is in this nice red color, but unfortunately silver phone. Yeah, and also a little bit harder to stick it in. I don't know if it's is it a fitment issue or what? Looks like I got some rubber like folded inside. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, there it goes. That's a user error, I'm sure. Okay. Well, it's not so bad. I think it will look better with the black camera module, kind of like it does with the S21 Plus. But this is usable. Kind of a black, silver, and red contrast. Yeah. I kind of like the grip one better for this phone, for me personally, so far. And the red case will look good with the black S21 Plus. Yeah, this it was much easier to work with the Plus than this Ultra. Maybe it's because of a curved screen and the case has to be designed slightly different. Maybe it just wraps around the screen a little bit more. I don't know. So where did this come from? There. And here's a little bonus. Now this is what they call organic core by Incipio. This is a recyclable, or rather compostable material. And on their website it says it's oh, here it says made from plants. I don't know, do they mean trees? Because it kind of feels like cardboard by touching it. And one thing I already don't like is just how dirty it all got. Yeah, I can already tell it's not going to be my favorite. In fact, there's this marks here. They appear to be already permanent marks on the back of the case, and well, actually you can probably rub them off. Maybe. Yeah, this is a weird case. It feels soft. It feels like rubber, but they claim it's made from something plant-based. I don't know how this will hold up. To be completely honest, the material is not my favorite, but if you if you're really caring about the environment, that might be something worth considering, because not everybody doing it. Everyone just does plastic, and here you have an option. Okay, so one thing that I'm noticing here, the fit is not as good. So I gotta say, and this is proof right here, and I'm not making this to, you know, just to tell everyone how awesome Incipio cases are, because they gave them to me for free. I have to be honest, I really don't like this case. Like, look how much of the body of the phone is showing here. Yeah, that's not a good fit. And also from the front, ooh, very reflective screen, good looking guy. Well, let's see if we can show it. I can see like a metal aluminum frame of the phone here on the side, but not up here, not lower. So I guess where the buttons are just pushes the case part up a little bit. It's hard to see, you know, right there. So yeah, this one is not that great. Maybe I can stick in the ground and let it compost. I don't think that's how composting works. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I just make YouTube videos, what do I know? So, alright, so this is kind of like a miss. I mean, if you're really worried about the fact that it can be recycled or just thrown away and it won't really hurt the environment all that much, maybe a good option. But if you want like a nice looking case, you might want to consider one of the other ones. So I like the Duo, and I really like the Grip over here. If I had to pick between the two, I think the Duo is still better. It just feels more premium in the hand. I feel like they both offer the same amount of protection. And the grip part, this is not really all that slippery. I mean, it's a little bit, definitely more slippery than this, but I don't think this is something that's just going to slide out of your hand easily. So I think that'll be okay for that. If I was to make a recommendation, I would say go with the Duo. But if you have a store near you where they have them on sale and you can actually feel them, go take a look and see which one will feel better to you. Again, a Grip and a Duo from Incipio. Thank you guys for these cases. I will use them. Thank you for the phone. That was a very great gift. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, ask below.